Welcome to day 9 of our 10 days of reflection, Solid Ground. Today we're going to discuss honesty. But what is honesty? Honesty is most commonly viewed as telling the truth. After all, when we deceive others, we negatively impact the relationships around us. But is that really what honesty is? See, Merriam-Webster, he defines honesty as an adherence to the facts. So to tell the truth is to adhere to facts, which brings us to the true deception of lying. See, in order to effectively deceive others, you first have to deceive yourself. After all, if you don't believe your deception, why should you expect me to? See, if we conform our beliefs to the facts, then we'd not have the necessity to manipulate the facts to our beliefs. After all, our beliefs don't matter. They're simply manifestations of what we perceive to be true. And if we would reject the fabrication, then we could bypass the fruit of deception. And what is this fruit? That would be things like fear, anxiety, insecurity, arrogance. These are all manifestations of fabrication. Do you live in fact or do you live in fabrication? See, if I live in fact, then I live in confidence. Fabrication, though, teaches me to live in arrogance. And what's the difference? The difference is that if I have confidence, then I'm given assurance because I have vision and I can see that my feet are on solid ground. But if I'm arrogant, then I'm desperately trying to convince others that I'm not fake. But with confidence, we're granted assurance. Assurance in what? Assurance in every single step we take. Why? Because our paradigm isn't shrouded by deception. This means that I can live transparent about who I am because I don't live in fear or shame about who I was. It means that by living in truth, I'm not bound to live in the dogmatic views of others just to justify my beliefs. I'm going to say that again. I don't live controlled by the dogma of others because the only thing that I need to accept truth is my openness to it. Can you say that? See, if you live open to what's true, then you no longer have to live programmed by the latest media source or faddish philosophy. Deception is rampant, and it occupies every facet of information because we don't hold people accountable to truth. Why is that? Because if we held others accountable to the truth, then we would have to hold ourselves accountable to the truth. And sometimes it's just easier not to go down that road. But if we choose to ignore or suppress the truth, then we choose to live our lives shrouded in darkness. And do you know why that's a problem? Because all it takes for truth to come to light is for one person to speak it. And then all that was hidden will be out in the open. See, today's reflection is about living accountable to what's true. Because no matter how difficult life can get, if we live on solid ground, then we will always have ground to stand on. I'm Caleb Brinsfield, and I'm out.
I cannot breathe.